About transformations. So just now yesterday we have just load the data, created the sample mapping, right? So now before going to the transformations, okay. So we have in Informatica we have the some set of transformation available to transfer our data. You can use any one of the transformation as per your logic. Okay, so basically the transformations are differentiated in two ways. One is the active transformation and second one is the passive transformation. Okay, active transformations is nothing but suppose this is my source. I have the 100 records in my source. Okay, if I use any one of the transformation, so the number of target rows will be changed. It will be 30 or it will be 200 like that. Okay, so the basically the definition of active transformation is nothing but if you use any transformation, if you use any transformations, the number of records in the target will be uh, the number of targets rows will be impacted. Okay, so can you tell me what is the so which transformation we can say this is the active transformation? Hello.
Yeah. So tell me one more time because I got distracted.
Okay, let me repeat. So in Informatica, we have the set of transformations. Suppose if you want to filter your source data, we can use the filter transformation. If you want to aggregate your source data, we will use the aggregation transformation. If you want to sort your source data, we'll use the sort transformations. So like that, we have the some set of transformations in Informatica. Those
Okay.
transformations are differentiated in two ways. One is the active transformations and second one is the passive transformation. Okay, so guys, I am getting my voice again. Yeah. So active transform the definition of active transformation is if you use any transformation, the number of source records is not equal to number of target records. The number of source records impacted and uh, it will be not equal to the number of target records. So can I know if you use which transformation? If you use the number of target records will be impacted.
Aggregation.
Yeah, exactly. Aggregation and if you use filter, okay, it will filter out the data. Okay, so these kind of transformations we will call the active transformations. Okay, so and another one is here we have the source records and we have the target record. If you use any transformation, the number of source records and target records equal to same. So can I know which transformation comes under passive?
Sort.
Yeah. So you told that sort if you use order by the number of source records and target records are shown, right? But here in Informatica, sort is a not a passive transformation because in the sort we have the option if you have any duplicate records we can delete it. So sort what it will do, it will sort the data and at the same time there is a option if you want to delete the duplicate records you can delete the duplicate records. So at that time it is changed to the active transformation, right? Sort transformation has the functionality of do sort and plus it has the another option delete the duplicate records. So at that time the source records and target records will not be same. Okay, so here we have the one transformation, expression transformation. So like suppose I have EMP number, okay, I am salary, okay. In my targets, okay, I have EMP number, salary, and in the target by using this transformation, this is the expression transformation. So from the source I am getting EMP number and salary. Okay, here I am creating a deriving a new column that is the bonus. Bonus equal to some salary into 5%. Okay, so whenever you are going to create a new column, okay, here it will create the new column. So here the number of source records and target records will be same, right? Here I have one lakh records. The targets also we have the 1 lakh records. Only the new column will be derived, right? So this is the passive transformation, right? Okay, so this is the passive transformation, and today we'll discuss about the filter transformation. So, and one more thing is, if you want to derive any new column based upon your source columns, only expression it will do derive the new columns. Okay, so coming to the filter transformation, today we'll discuss about the filter transformation. Filter transformation is about only to filter out your data. We can't derive a new column, okay, and we will not change the data, we will not transform the data. Suppose let's say the source, okay, emp suppose department. So suppose I have the A, B, C. You know the decode function, right? So in the in my pocket DEPT, so whenever I have the A, I want to change it ABC. Whenever I have the B, it will be changed to BBB. Whenever I have the source in the C, it will be changed CCC. So we have to. So this scenario is telling about here we are transferring the data as we like, right? We can use the some decode function. Whenever we have the A, it has changed to ABC, B, triple B, and C, triple C. This will not, we will not change the data in filter transformation. Okay. So filter is about only just filter the data. It's like a where condition in Oracle. If you want to filter, filter it based upon the columns are available. Like suppose in my source I have the 4 columns A, B, C, D. Okay, so then this is the my source. Okay, I will use the filter transformation. You can write the filter condition based upon the columns are available from source. You can write A equal to 10 or B equal to 10 or C equal to 10 and B equal to 10. Okay, you can write any filter condition based on available of your source column, and it to do only filter your data. It will not, by in the filter transformation, we are not going to derive a new column because it's a filter, it's a where condition. Okay, and again we are not going to transfer any data. We will not transform the data. So we have the existing data in the source. Just filter out the records based upon the condition. Just filter out the records. We will not transform the data. Okay, so suppose let's say if my suppose I have a column DEPT number 10, 20, 30, 40. So while it is loading into target same DEPT column, if it is 10, I want make it Hyderabad, 20 Chennai, 30 Pune, 40 some Delhi. Okay, so here we will not change that kind of data transformation. It will just do filter your data. That's it.
So it will be like 1, 2, 3, 4 and bring only the data of number 2. Those kind of IDs if we want to filter.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes. It just filter the data.
Okay.
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 So now I am doing one thing. Suppose in the DW source, we have created 2 schemas, right? DW source and second one is the DW target. Okay. Now we have the only table is customer table is available here, right? Now what I am doing is now I have the Scott schema. Here I have the EMP table, right? Now I want to copy the EMP table here with data and here with only structure. You know, right, how to create a table only with the structure and how to create a table with data as well. If you want to, okay, if you want to copy, if you want to create the same table which is available in Scott into DW source, first you need to go to the Scott schema and give the permissions to this user, then come to this user and create the EMP. Okay, like the same way, if you want to create the same table in DW target, first we need to give the permissions from Scott to DW target, then log into DW target and create the table. Okay, so here we have generally, if you want to copy a table, like I have a EMP table. So if you want to create a table with same name or different name, create table EMP1 as select star from EMP, right? What it will do? So what is the data table available in EMP1? The same data will be copied into EMP. Okay. So if I don't want to copy the data, I want to copy the structure. So in this scenario, what we'll do? Create EMP where 1 equal to 2. So this 1 equal to 2 is wrong. So that's why so it will create the only structure, not that it will not copy the data. So what is the columns and data types available in the EMP1? The same structure will be copied into EMP table with EMP. It will not copy the data. It will copy only structure. Okay, let's see. Okay, so connect Scott Tiger. And one more thing is, if you are don't understand, immediately ask a question. Okay. Okay, I have connect to EMP. Suppose select star from EMP. Okay, this table I don't have in the DW source. First, I need to give, if I want to copy this table, I need to give grant permissions, grant all on this EMP to user DW underscore SOURCE. Okay, now I have given the permissions. So this schema, okay, this schema can use this EMP table. Okay, now again grant all on EMP to DW underscore target. Okay, so now first I'm connecting to connect DW underscore source, password equal to source, right? Source. Now see, if you see select star from tab, I have only the table available is customer. Okay, now here I am create a table, create, okay, table name EMP. Okay, yes, select star from EMP, right? Here we need to give username dot EMP. So what it will do, in the DW source schema, it will create a table EMP. Okay, yes, select star from squad.emp. So in the squad schema, I have this table, right? It will copy the table here with the structure and the data. Okay, now the table is created. If you select star from EMP, the table is created, right? So then we will go to connect DW underscore target target. Okay, create table EMP as select star from Scott.emp. So if you give like till now, it will do what it will do. It will copy the data and structure. If when I have give where 1 equal to 2, 1 equal to 2, it's a wrong condition, right? So in this time it will create only structure. If I give select star from EMP, now I have the only no rows, right? But I have created the EMP table here. Okay, where 1 equal to 2, nothing but it will copy the structure, not the data. Okay, so let me import the source and target here. This is the my folder. First we need to connect the repository, and second you need to connect the folder, to which folder you are creating this table. First we need to, my source is DW source and target is DW target. I want to load the data, EMP data, to my DW target, but I am applying some filter condition. I don't want to load all the records. Only based upon the filter condition, it will load only few records. Okay, first we need to import that source, right? So, and one more thing is, whenever, see, this is the DW source, right? This is the customer. So it is a one-time import. No need to import every time. Okay. So in the source analyzer, I am importing from database, and my connection is DW underscore source. Okay, username is DW underscore source SOURCE. Okay, and here one more thing is, in real time we have the some thousands of tables. Okay, if you want to import all the tables at a time, you can select all and import it. If you want to import a particular tables, it's like a use Windows key, press control and selected that particular table and import it. If you want to search, because here it will showing only maximum of 100 tables. If you want to search the table names, you can search it. Okay, it will display here. You can select and import. Okay, now I am importing EMP table here. Okay, so whenever I do control S, so then the repository service will insert this code into my repository. Okay, next my target. Okay, if you see sources, we have the different connections, right? This is the DW source, is related to Oracle database and DW schema. So this is the sample. This is related to Oracle table and related to Scott schema. But your target don't have different schemas. Your target is the only one. Okay, DW target is the only one. Okay, we don't have multiple target. We will not load the data into multiple databases, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So now I have the EMP table. Click on OK. Control C. Now once my source and targets available, I will create the mapping, that is the filter, right? Okay, this is my source EMP. Okay, and this is my the target EMP. Here we have the few options, like if you want to extend this workspace, okay, you can click on this one. It is so if you click on this one, this will be hide. Okay, again if you want to back to that repository tab, just click on here. If you want to this notification bar, this is the notification bar. When you save the mapping, it will tell that mapping is valid. If you save that your sources and target, it will give the notification that your mapping is valid and your workflow is valid. Okay, so it is like a notification bar. Okay, this is your repository tab, this is the your workspace. Okay, so this is the my source. Okay, this is my source and this is my target, right? Here I don't have any data. Here I have the 14 records. So now instead of directly loading the data, I want to use a transformation. So here if you go to the transformation tab, create, so Informatica supports these many of transformations. Okay, you can use any transformation. Otherwise if you are familiar with the transformation, so this is for filter transformation, this is for aggregation transformation. You can directly click and use it here. Okay, you
Okay.
can create the transformations in two ways. One is go to the transformation folder tab and create, so it will display the list of transformations available. You can select one and create. Otherwise, if you for every transformations, we have the one icon is represented here, so you can directly click this one. And if you just apply here, so this is the filter transformation I have created, right? Okay, let me delete it. Okay, if you want to do it the same way, you can just create, click on F. Okay, so give some FLTR something. Okay, create. Okay, done. So now the filter transformation is created, right? Okay, this is the filter transformation. You have any queries till now? Okay, good.
Vijay,
Yeah.
can you, are you going to tell each transformation later, or how you are going to just teach some of them? Because I want to know what is the lookup table, what is lookup, and all
Yeah,
those
I will
things.
explain everything.
Okay.
Mostly what is the use. I will explain all the transformations. Okay. So Informatica, see, we have the really 30 to 40, but we will not use the 40 transformation. Really, I don't know the 40 transformation. So, but I will explain mostly what is the used and everything. I will explain mostly the transformations. Okay. Don't worry on the transformation side. I will explain lookup, joiner, and everything. Update strategy, everything. Okay. Yeah, so this is the filter transformation, right? So for any transformation, so when you link this port to your filter, right? So this is nothing but input link. Okay, if you map to this to you can map to target or some other transformation, right? It's not like that we can use only one transformation. So after filter, I want to do aggregation. I can use aggregation transformation. After that, I want to sort the data. Again, I will do the sort transformation. You can use multiple transformations. So for any transformations, what is the data it is coming from? This is nothing but this is the input link. The input link of the filter is this source EMP. The output link of this filter is EMP, right? So here in the filter, it will support only one input, and it supports multiple outputs. You are getting or not? It will supports multiple output links, multiple input link, because yeah, here the meaning is, so here this is the
Vijay,
Yeah, this is the one input, right? This is the one input link. One input link means not this one. This is the one input, right? So it will not support multiple inputs. Suppose like I have the customer table. So if I want to use, this is the another input. If I drag and drop here, it will not map, because filter is not a joint transformation. It will not get support for multiple input links, right? Filter is, it's not a joint transformation. So filter will not support the multiple input links. So what is the data you have mapped? It will do filter on your this data. Okay, it will
So,
not. Yeah,
Vijay,
yeah.
in the filter condition, you said it is like a where condition, right?
Yes, yes.
So, in where condition, we can have a and up app, right? I mean,
Yeah, everything you can use, and or you can use the
and
Boolean
so it is
expression.
nothing but like a we are filtering on two conditions. So,
Yeah, yeah.
this filter condition doesn't work like that. I mean,
Yes, yes,
uh,
yeah, yeah. So if you want to, if you while you are using and or not, you can use these ports, right? Your source ports. You can write DEPT number equal to 10 and ename equal to Vijay. You can write that and or logic based upon by using the your multiple input columns.
but you just now said that it is not going to take multiple inputs.
See, yeah, see, what is the filter condition? Suppose uh, if you write a condition, select star from EMP where EMP number equal to 10 and DBit number equal to 10 and DNAME equal to something. So there you are joining two tables, no, right? You are selecting from a single table, but on the where condition you can use multiple ports. See, this is, let me explain. See, multiple input links is nothing but, so this is the,
So you are saying it won't take from multiple table. Is that
yeah,
what?
multiple tables, not multiple ports. See, this is your source, right?
Uh,
You can drag and drop your source. Now you can write a
okay,
condition by using the available ports from your source.
okay, got it.
Okay,
I
but
was.
you can't write a filter condition by joining this table and this table. It will not accept.
Uh,
If you try to join
okay,
this, so if you want to write a condition, my employee number equal to 10 and my address equal to some US, you can't write because you can't join these two tables. It will not support multiple input links. Means this is the one input link, this is one input link, not this one. This is not one input link. This is one input source. So it will accept only one input. Based upon that input, we have the 100 columns, the 200 columns. You can use multiple 100 ands and 100 ors. So based on available of your source columns. But it will not filter the data where EMP number equal to 20 and address equal to some US, because it will not support multiple input links. This is the one input link. Don't count these links. Okay, this is one input link. It will not support to for another input link. Another input link is this customer table, right? It will not, if you see, it will not map it to the filter transformation, right? Because it will not support the multiple input links. I can't join EMP table and customer table and filter the data, right? If you want to if you want to filter out the data where EMP number equal to 10 and address equal to 40, first you use join transformation and join the data, then use the filter transformation.
okay.
You got it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, okay, thank you. So we will just delete delete this one from this mapping. Okay, and very important thing is so you want to map all the columns or few columns, it's your wish. Okay, so now I have mapped all the columns, then I have a chance to write a filter condition based on the available ports which is connected to the my filter transformation. If you want to pass only one column to the target, it's your wish. Okay, from the source also it is not the rule like that map all the columns to the filter transformation. Now you are loading only EMP number which is 10, so these columns is not required, right? This in this case, this not columns is not only EMP number. We will map it in the filter condition. We will write EMP number equal to 10. Only that record will goes to target. Okay. If you want to map it all the columns, you will map it. Okay. So now these columns are mapped, right? So now this is the filter transformation. Okay, the basically it's a active transformation. It will filter out the data. We will not transform the data, and we will not join the data. Okay, and here we don't have a chance to create a new column, derive a new column. Okay, so if you go to the properties, so here we have the tab here. Okay, here we have the tab. Okay, so here we are ports functions is nothing but Oracle supports these functions. Informatica this supports these functions. Suppose if you want to write a condition like I want to load the data where employee number length equal to greater than 5, you can use the length function. You can use the substring, and you can use the in-string functions, and you can use the you can use any upper lower, or you can use any functions. Okay, but that has to be filter your data. Okay, so these are the functions we can use, and this is the ports is nothing but so if you write any condition, okay, these are the ports are available in the filter. So these ports are mapped to the filter condition. If you want to write a condition, use this. These are the available column names. Based upon that, you can write a condition. Okay, suppose I am simply saying that DEPT number equal to 40 30. Okay, then what kind of data will be load? So once you validate, it will show that it will use it your condition is correct or not. If it is any syntax error, it will show to us. So now I have given in the filter condition, it will filter out the data only DEPT number equal to 30, right? So now what is the condition you have given in the filter? So go to the filter, and this is the transformation is nothing but it will, here we can write our transformation name. If you want to write any description, so this why you have used this filter transformation, you can write it here. This is the ports. Ports is nothing but these ports are mapped to our filter transformation. Okay, based upon we can use these column names to define a condition. Then go to the properties. Here when you click this one, this expression editor will come. It has the functions, ports, and variables. Leave about the variables now. Expression and ports. While you are defining the condition, you can use these ports which is available from your source, which are mapped to the your source. You can use these ports and define a condition. Okay, now I have given a condition department number equal to 30. Okay, then only department number 30 records will be loaded into target, right?
Yes.
Yeah, good. So I have saved the mapping. When you saved the mapping, it has to be give mapping as valid. Okay, if the mapping is invalid, that means we have written wrongly, or written there is the syntax errors or logic errors. We need to check. The mapping should be valid. When you do the control save, it will show that your mapping is valid or not. Okay, then
Okay, Vijay, before you proceed further,
yeah,
um, I just saw one of the function you were showing.
yeah.
There was a function called PMT. Are you familiar with that one?
What is that PN?
PMT. I think,
PMT in filter or
yeah. In the filter you were showing that default functions are there.
yeah, yeah,
Where is that?
yeah, PMT.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. What is that? PMT is the rate.
Yeah, PMT. This is about if you pass a
Oh,
value.
about the loan. Okay.
Yeah, if you
It
pass the
just gives the
value.
description. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so this is the so if you want to clear the your screen, you can clear it. It will just clear here, but it will be saved here. If you want to drag and drop, you can use it, right? So task condition, my session is I have given filter. When I create the session, it will ask you are creating the session for which mapping? My filter mapping. Okay, then my session will be created. So in the session, in the session, the main thing is I need to give the conditions. Okay, this is DW source. Okay, and my target is the DW target. And one more thing I want to know, if you go to the target, we have the some options. So now I have the 10 records. If you load the data into your target, 10 records will be there, right? Next time, when you run the mapping next time, in the source you have the 10 records. Now the 10 records will load it into your target. So now how many records will have in your targets?
Whichever has a department is 30.
Ah, no, no, no. Let's generalize the thing. Now I have the source, I have the 10 records. My target has the load all the records, 10 records will be loaded. Okay, and the next run, again in the source I have the 10 records, the 10 records is loaded into target. Now how many records you have in your target?
Are they going to be the same records or
Number
different
of records
records?
I am
You have
asking.
duplicate.
Number
If
of
you have
records.
duplicate,
No, 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 no. Not about duplicate records, sir. I am asking just number of records. Let's say I have mapping EMP, target is EMP. Okay, I am not use any transformation. When I load the data, 10 records is loaded into target. When I run the mapping
Sure.
in next time, same again 10 records are loaded into your target. Now how many records in your target? Number of records.
I would say, so we are not checking for any duplicate or anything, right?
No, no, no. I am not
Mm.
duplicate anything. Just I am telling that how many records, how many. I want the number.
20, 20 records.
Yeah, exactly. When I run the mapping next time, in the source we have the
30.
15 records. Now we have the 35 records, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Fourth time when you in your source you have the 50 records. When you run the mapping, totally how many records we have in the target? 85, right? So every time in
Yes.
the target, what it is going, it is appending the data, right? Appending the data, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whenever you run, for every run, previous records will be not deleted. Will not delete it, right? It will append the data, right? In your target.
Yeah.
Okay, here we have the option if you want to truncate the table. That means what it will do, before load the data, existing data will be loaded, existing data will be deleted. If you give, generally it will append the data. If you don't want to load the previous data, we have the option called target truncate option. What it will do, it will before load the data, it will delete the existing records. Let's say I have the source 10 records. When I run the mapping first time, so I have the 10 records will be loaded. Next time I have the 25 records. When I load the data, if I enable this target truncation option, first what it will do, it will delete the existing 10 records and load these 25 records. Okay, when you run the third time, I have the 35 records. Okay, first what it will do, it will delete the existing 25 records in your target and load 35 records. Every time we have the fresh data, right, in your target. Okay, so now I am, so if you use the target, why I have given the target truncate option is, suppose if you are, now you are giving the department member equal to 30, some records will be loaded. Okay, if you didn't give the target truncate option, when you, again we have the given condition, my like some manager equal to some sales. So again some 10 records is loaded. Okay, if you didn't give the target truncate option, I have the DEPT number 30 records and I have the employee number equal to some records. So now we are in the we are doing the practice, right? We can know, so my function is working or not, so that I am deleting the existing data. That's why I have put target truncate option. Okay, for every run you need to check, right, my data as per the logic it is working or not. If I change the logic, if I have the previous records also, I can't test the data, right? You got my point, or
So,
you have any queries on this?
in the data warehouse, you don't want to you don't
Yeah, in the
want to
data
use.
warehouse, we will not put truncate. See, if you put the truncate, what is the use of maintaining data warehouse, right? So
Yes.
for our testing
Yes.
purpose, just I am deleting the existing data, because for every run I am changing the logic. So I need to check, right, my logic is working not. If I have the previous records also, I didn't do the testing properly. I didn't compare the logic properly in our data. Okay. Okay, this is the
We
filter.
use this option a lot, truncate and load table.
Yeah, that is about the stage tables, not
Yeah,
all the tables.
yeah, not for the target, but the stage table, yes.
Yeah. So control save folder. start workflow, right? So this is my, if you give show user, so this is the DW target, right? So it is succeeded, right? Select star from EMP. It has the records where D bit number equal to 30, right? This is the D bit number 30. Okay. So this is the D bit number 30 records only. Because the screen is not maximized. This is the DEPT number 30. Only 30 records will be loaded, right? Okay. So next one is you can write. See here in the filter condition, you can write AND operation and OR anything. Okay. So just I am telling that DEPT number equal to 30 or some I will based upon the data. Some job equal to manager. Job equal to when you give string columns, you need to give it into the single quotes. So what is the meaning of OR? So where DEP number 30, you have the any records, all the records will be loaded. Or job equal to manager, these records will be loaded. You know what is AND and OR, right? So OR is nothing but if you have, first it will, any one of the condition match the record, it will load the data. Okay, now it will load the records in our in our target. DEP number equal to 30, those records will be loaded. Again, where that job equal to manager, those records will be loaded. I have used R. So whenever you change in the mapping, you need to refresh the mapping. That will refresh the mapping and control save. Okay, then workflow, start workflow. Okay, select star from EMP. If you see, so this DEP number 30 records will loaded and see job equal to salesman. These records also loaded, right? So other than DEP number 30, we don't have salesman as a job for other records. DEP number 10, we don't have the sales as job man. So these records will be loaded, right? So and you can write DEPT number equal to 30 and salary is greater than 1000. So I want to the DEPT number 30 records in the DEPT number 30 and the record should be, see here it will, and is nothing but we will get the record, that record it should have apply both conditions. That record should DEPT number 30 and salary is equal to greater than 1000. Okay, and is like that. See workflow, start workflow. So if you give select star from EMP, see my department number should be 30 and salary is greater than 1000. So and is nothing but both conditions should work, then that particular record will become. R is not like that. So if I give DEP number 30 or DEP number 10, okay, when I use the R condition, DEP number 30 records will come and DEP number 10 records will come. So and is nothing but that record should have department 30 and salary is greater than 1000. Those records will come. Okay, these are all the salaries greater than, right? So if you give the, if you see commission, I have the some null records, right? If you see here, it is the null value, right? Okay, so suppose select star from EMP from this table where commission is null. So I have the one record, right? From this table, from your target table, not your source table. So this is the null for commission, because all the employees don't have the commission, right? Few persons have the commission. Other persons will not have the commission. So when you have the commission is null is nothing but that employee is not eligible for the commission. So here, apart from to write a condition, you can in the filter now we have used to equal to and greater than, less than, you can use, right? We can use another function null. Okay, it will display the only null. So in the where condition, you how to write in Oracle, commission is null. So what is the equivalent function here? So we have the function in Oracle, that is the is null. Okay, is null is nothing but is null of what is your port commission, right? Click on this commission. Okay, so now it will filter out the records only where commission equal to null records will be only loaded to your target. You are getting?
Yeah.
Yeah. So let me refresh the data. Let me start workflow. Okay. Select start from EMP. So if you see, all the commissions are all the null values, right? Okay. So like that, we have the another function is not null. Is not null is nothing but not null records, right? So you can use is null, and another function is not, just simply mention is not null. So we have the function, it's not is null. Yeah, it will work. Just click on, just put on null, not only. So expression is right. It will display that the commission records which is not null. Okay, so we can use another functions, like suppose so now we have discussed greater than, less than, okay, and or. So we have the another thing, true or false, right? True or false. So here we can use that boolean expression. Generally we will call it as boolean expression. Everyone knows, right, generally what is arithmetic and what is logical operators and or not, what is the boolean. So if you give true, what it will do is, I didn't mention any condition, I have simply give true, right? I am not using any my source columns. When you give true, what is the general meaning of true? Okay, I am giving them, my condition is just true. I am not using any columns in the condition, just I am giving true. Okay, so can you tell me what is the output you can expect?
So we are not even mentioning the column name.
Yeah,
Or
so
that?
I have given true.
Yeah.
So what condition, what data will come? So if you see, all the records will come. It is not filter out the data, right? Okay, so let me change it to false. So false, then how you are expecting from true? If you give false, what the record, what records will come to target? So you
No
can
Nothing.
records.
simply, huh? Huh? Yes, Pradeep, tell me.
No
No
records.
records or
Yeah,
nothing like that.
exactly. True is nothing but when it comes to all the records, when you give the false, no records will come, right? So basically, so finally what you found, true is nothing but it will pass the record. When you say false, it will not pass that record. That's it, right? So is it the right way to use that the in the condition? No. So we can't use that condition, right? True and false. If you write true and false, what is the use of using a filter condition, right? So in the my filter condition, if I simply write true and false, what is the use of using this filter here, right? If I use the true, it will load all the records. Then what is the use of using filter here, right? So you can use the filter. You can use the true. The basically true meaning is it will load all the records. False meaning is that record will be not loaded. True is mean that true uh, pass the record. False, it will not pass the record to next transformation or target. So this is the not the way you can use the true and false. In Informatica, we have the if condition. IIF is nothing but Informatica if. If you go to the functions, if you are familiar with the function, no need to select here. You can directly write here. If you are familiar with the function, you can write it here. Okay. If is nothing but generally if we have the condition. Okay, if it is condition is correct, we have one statement will execute. Condition is false, one statement will execute. This is normal if condition, right?
You can run multiple if condition based in single statement.
See, my question is generally in if the general if, what is the if? We have a condition, right? So if the
Yes.
condition is correct, it will execute one statement, maybe set of statements. If the condition false, other statements will be executed, right? Just give me 1 minute. I am getting a call. 1 second. Yeah. So coming to the if, I am giving the you can define the condition like that. If DEPT number. So if you are familiar with the source column, you no need to go to the ports and select this one. You can directly write it. If you know the column name, you can directly write it here. Okay. DEPT number equal to 10, true, false. We can use this these boolean expressions in if condition. If you are simply using true false, if you give the true, all the records will be loaded into target. If you give the false, no records will be loaded into target. If you use the true and false in a way, there is no need to use the filter transformation. Okay, so I am giving department number equal to 10, true false. If the department number equal to 10, that means we have any records with the DPT number, department number 10, these records will be loaded, right? Other than DPT number 10 records, those records will be not loaded. But finally, what is this condition? Department number 10 will be loaded into your target. For that, you can write simply this condition. Okay, why it is required here? It's not required, right? Hello.
Yes, yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah, Pradeep. If you give the what is the meaning of this out of this condition DEPT number 10? Okay, if you have any records, it will execute this statement, right? Those records will be true, means these records will be passed to the next transformation target. DEPT number 10. Okay, this condition is wrong. We don't have the DEPT number 10 records. Other records will be loaded. So from out of this condition, you can simply write it this condition, right? Now these two conditions will have the same output, right? Same result. Okay, so then I will explain what is the other ways to use. It is not simply use debate number 10 true false. You can use some Oracle functions here that I will explain in the next run. Okay, so this is the general if condition in Informatica. We will write a condition. If the condition matches records, if there is any records, those records will be loaded, other records will be false. Okay, so we can use the true and false. So expression, okay, okay. Okay, so I will explain what is the exact use of if. This is now I have explained this scenario. This is not exact use of if. You can write directly DEP number 10. Okay, workflow, start workflow. Okay, DEP number 10 records is loaded, right? Here we can use the Oracle function like suppose, yeah, you can hear me, right? Just I have lost my connection. You can hear my voice?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
okay. So here you can use the functions. I am selling that LENGTH. Length of ename is greater than 5. Okay, then I am selling true or FALSC. So what it will do, it will check your source records. Length of ename is greater than 5, those records will be loaded. So here, if you say ename, this is the Clark King. So what is the length of this ename? This is 5, right? This length of the ename is 4. This length of the ename is 5, right? So I am from the source I am telling that for each record it will take the length of your ename. Okay, if the length of the ename is greater than 5, only those records will be loaded. Okay, so I am giving greater than 4. you got the condition, right? So from the source, for every record, it will check the go to the ename and calculate the length. If the length is greater than 4, only those records will loaded into target. Okay. Okay, you can use that Oracle functions in the condition.
Okay.
Yeah. Refresh mapping, control save, workflow.
All functions are only the some particular
Yeah.
functions we are
So
using the.
the function, all functions are applicable. That function should be used as a scenario of the filter the data. Okay.
Okay.
So if you are using the decode function, it will not work.
Okay.
Okay. So say I will explain. Okay. So select star from VMP. So if you see greater than 4, right? All the ename greater than 4, right? So if I write a condition, see, this condition won't allow in the filter. So can you tell me it is allowed or not? If it is not allowed, why it is not allowed? Can you tell me? So I'm telling that you know decode function, right? Decode of DEPT number. Okay. If it is 10, okay, change to some 1. Okay, if it is 20, change it to 2. So for all the other records, DEPT number 20. So is this record we can use in filter condition? Do
No.
you know what is this meaning of this decode? So it will go to the DEPT number. If you have any records with the 10, it is converted it is to 1. If there is any values with 20, it is converted as to 2. So for other records other than 10 and 20, those records it will pass as it is like DEPT number. So here we can give some default value. If other than 20 and 10 and 20, those records will be converted as 22. You can use this value, or you can let it be as per the DEPT number original values. You can write this condition. You can know about this decode function, right?
Yes.
Generally decode what it will do from the basically on a particular column, it will convert the values as we like, as we define, right? So can we use this decode function in your filter condition or not?
No.
Yeah, great. No. Pradeep, do you know why we are not using? Because filter is, it is not going to transfer your data, right? The first condition, we will not transfer the data, we will not touch the data. We don't have any capable to transform your data by using filter condition. If you want to apply a condition, just filter out your records. You can use any function, it's your wish. Here we can transform the data. Okay, here we can transform the data. This is not applicable in the filter, right?
Instead of decode, we can use different. Is there
Yeah,
any function?
yeah, here decode. See, why you are using decode in filter? We will not transform the data, right? There is the another transformations are available in the Informatica to transform the data. This filter is about only filter out the data. Here we will not use this decode function like in this way.
Uh, but the performance-wise, it is very bad now. It will go to each and every row. It is filtering the data,
So
so it will take.
don't talk about the performance, Pradeep. So this is about the we are discussing about the filter transformation. My question is, can we use the decode function in the filter? Generally, decode what it will do, it will transform the data. Is it applicable? Is it acceptable to use that condition in your filter or not?
No, no,
No,
sir.
right? So yeah, exactly. Thank you. So you can use the decode function in other way. I will show. So this is the decode, right? So DEPT number. So whenever you have the record equal to 10, okay, 10, okay, I am saying that true. What it will do? It will see we are using the true and false. We are not transforming the data. We are filtering the data, right? Okay, 20 department number equal to 20, true. True is nothing but it will pass the records. Other records false. Don't pass the records. Can we use this kind of filter? So we can use this one, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
We can use the decode in this way. What is the wrong DEPT number?
Use 2020. Yeah.
So what it will do, it will pass the 10 and 20 records. Other records will be rejected. That means it will not pass the pass the values. So can we use the decode in this way, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So like I have the another condition, I am saying that. So tell me, can we use this in this condition or not? If my uh, uh, okay, leave about. Okay, just I am giving the pt number equal to 10. Okay. So you can use the different conditions. You can use suppose the length of or I can you can use the substring, right? Substring substring of e name. So I am cut the only one character 1 to 1. What it will do from your u name, it will cut the last character. So first character, okay? It will cut the first character. If my first character
Sir,
is
your
start,
voice is not clear.
yeah, is it okay now?
Your voice is breaking.
Yeah, is it audible now? Hello?
Yeah, no, it's better.
Yeah, okay, okay.
Better.
Yeah, again, it's connection lost. Just wait 1 minute. Yeah, is it okay now?
Yes.
Hello. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So I can use the another condition substring e name 1 comma 1 is nothing but from the e name from the each e name it will take the first character, right? If my first character equal to yes, so I can give this condition, right? What it will do if your e name check for first character, if it is yes, only those records will be loaded into target, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we can use multiple functions, but the function should be filter out your data. It will not transform the data and it will not do something else. Okay. So let's say DEPT number equal to 10. I have given a simple logic. We will see last and final thing. So this is my, yeah. Okay. This is my mapping, right? Okay. So in this mapping, okay. So I have the department number. This is the EMP table. Again, I am taking the EMP table here. Again, I am taking the EMP table here. So it will support the multiple output links, guys. So filter, it will accept data from a single input link, but the same set of data, you can pass it to different targets and different transformations.
Yes, you can pause.
Yeah, we can pass it, right? So can you tell me now what will be the data in the target if I run this mapping?
The same.
So now,
The
now
department
both are
number
the first
10.
what? So as per the pipeline, it will execute. Generally, we can say this is the one pipeline and this is the one pipeline. First, this will execute and this will execute, right? Okay, now I have the two same target, same EMP table here in my target, right? My target is EMP table. First, it will take the DEP number 10 records, it will load it, okay? And we have using the target truncate option, right? Based upon that, it will, whenever it is running into your second mapping, it will delete the existing data, load the data. Is work in this scenario, or so it will execution on its mapping level, right? It will load the data here and it will load the data here. What the scenario it will work? We have the department number 10. Let's say I have the 5 records. We have the 5 plus 5 10 records or only 5 records.
5 records.
Are you sure?
5. Yes.
See, when I have changed the mapping,
Because transaction is there.
sorry. So now another target is added, right? So we need to give the condition. Why it is EMP target? Why it is saying that unable to? The object has been modified since the time it was read. What was the issue? Okay, let me create another task. 1 second. Create. So my filter is filterr. So my mapping is this one. Mapping the object was modified. It's working fine. It is validated. The mapping is validated fine.
I
Mapping
think,
validate.
do we have that compile option, right?
Which one?
To compile the object, do you have that option? Like,
Yeah, that is nothing but
yes.
control save. When you do control save, It is like validate and save your code and everything. So when you do the control save, while it is doing the saving, it is validate and it will show if there is any errors.
Because now it is showing that alert that it is
Yeah.
The session has been modified.
Yeah, actually it has to be refreshed. I don't know why. We'll check it. So my target, I am checking that my target option is target truncate is every time I am doing the target, and this is my EMP table, and this is also the same target, right? Same target. I am checking target truncate option. Workflow, start workflow. So let's say how many records in the DEPT 10. Okay, we'll see. Yeah, so Pradeep, you were telling that anyway only we have the one set of data, right? Because we are using
Yeah.
the target truncate option. Whenever it is loading the 2 times as well, we have the only one set of data. You are agree
Yes.
with that, Yasmin?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. How many? So we have the 2 records, right? If you see same set of 2 records. Generally, I have the 3 records. Okay, it is loaded into 2 times, right?
Hmm.
Because see here the scenario is it is going to this pipeline and this is going to this pipeline, right? It is executing at mapping level. Mapping level. So even it has the truncate option. So first it will do, yeah, it will do the truncate option, load the data. But when I loading this one, it will not delete because on the same target we are loading, right? In that scenario, it will load the same set of data. So like the
So,
same way,
oh,
yeah,
okay, just a second.
yeah.
So these two target tables are same target tables?
Yeah, same target tables, DW target, EMP, EMP. See if you see, so anyway EMP is there, right? When you drag and drop, the name will be changed. EMP1, EMP2 like that. Same target I have used. If you see, I have given the same connection name, right? If you give my target, this is also DW underscore tar, DW underscore tar. So it will point to the same database, the same schema, and same EMP table. We don't have 2 EMP tables, right? So
Okay,
whenever,
can
so it's
you,
already EMP is there. When you drag and drop on the same EMP, the numbers will be changed. Now it is EMP3, right? So like that, the numbers will be changed. It doesn't mean that we have the 3 tables EMP1, EMP2, EMP3. Okay.
oh,
So it will support the multiple pipelines. We can the same set of data we can load it into multiple targets and multiple next transformations. Okay.
but I have a question. On the original table, that
Yeah.
truncate and load option checked,
Hmm.
does it not apply to the
Yeah, it is
duplicate
not
records?
applicable when you are trying to load the data on same table multiple times at the mapping level. For that mapping level, it will execute only one time. Only it will truncate one time. So before start the mapping, it will truncate. If you are trying to load the same data, multiple pipelines in the same mapping, it will not truncate and it will not work multiple truncates and multiple loads. It is at mapping execution level, the same mapping, same target you are using 10 times that you are trying to populate the same table in 10 times. At the mapping level, initially it will truncate the data. So whenever you are loading the data, it will load. Okay, it's a mapping level, right?
So,
Yeah.
okay, so how do we avoid that one? First of all,
Uh,
we don't do the
Yeah.
same,
So in that scenario,
loading in the same
let
table
me have you,
twice.
ask you a question to you. So if you
Mm.
want the one, if I have the 10 targets, okay, if I am loading the same EMP tables 10 times, you want only one set of data, right? Why then in the scenario, why you are using 10 times here? Then no
Exactly.
use, right?
Mm-hmm.
yes. Yes.
There is no use.
You-
If you want the only one set of the data, then use the only one target. Why you are using we are placing the same target multiple times
Multiple
and
times.
multiple times? So at the time we required what is whenever the data is loaded, it should be not truncated. I need all the 10 set of the data, right? You got it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and